crazy out here, y'all. Stay focused. Let's go, KD. Take a look around you, look to find your way, man. Find your way, man. Yeah, take a look around you, look to find your way, man.
Yeah, I talk is talk, and move is move. When I come in, bitch, I change your way. Got things to do, I done pay my dues. But where was you? Nigga, where was you? I said take a look around you, nigga, find your way, babe. Find your way, babe. Find your way, babe. I said take a look around you, nigga, find your way, babe. Find your way, babe. Find your way, babe. Hey, you the one that say that. You and me go way back. When this whole thing over, I'ma send my invoice payday. You don't wanna say that. You don't want this payback. I keep my composure, this my kingdom, nigga, stay back. We had a couple of moments, you had a choice, nigga, own it. Your real colors, they showing. I'm real, nigga, I'm focused. When I come around, I'm fly with it. Stay moving, do buy with it. New sound, just vibe with it. Same truth and we die with it. I see it like it's an optical. I never sit on the fence. Nothing to me is impossible. Music of me to the end. Most of the shit is illogical. All of y'all niggas depend on what they pretend. Just think what you had. Stop looking at trends. You wearing your eyes like it's topical.
Clearly now, the pain is gone, the fame is on, and they play my songs. Yeah, it's real. Yeah, it's real.
Yeah, I ain't talk is talk, and move is move. When I come in, bitch, I change your way. Got things to do, I done pay my dues. But where was you? Nigga, where was you? I said take a look around you, nigga, find your way, babe. Find your way, babe. Find your way, babe. I said take a look around you, nigga, find your way, babe. Find your way, babe. Find your way, babe. New era, I got y'all. Real gang, we pop off, no knockoffs. Open eyes, we watch out. Mobilize, won't cop out. COVID-19 cops out, don't flop now. Open skies, we fly now. New agenda, they try now. Most y'all getting real scared of the headlines when you find out. End game getting real near. If you don't know, you behind now. Behind the times, government hide behind the lines. Most brands trying to monetize. All of us have to stay inside, don't socialize. Yeah, talk is talk, and move is move. When I come in, bitch, I change your way. Got things to do, I done pay my dues. But where was you? Nigga, where was you? I said take a look around you, nigga, find your way, babe. Find your way, babe. Find your way, babe. I said take a look around you, nigga, find your way, babe. Find your way, babe. Find your way, babe.
It's been a while since I dropped this shit. Swole fam, y'all better run this up. KD, let's go. Yeah.
I East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, you know we don't play guys. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, you know we don't play guys. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, you know we don't play guys. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, you know we don't play guys. I'm blessed, I never said I didn't struggle. I finesse, I never said I didn't hustle. These niggas talk so loud, the way I move is subtle. I'm the ocean, but these niggas just a puddle. Ay, oh, I swear I'm delusional. These niggas ain't using me. They want my energy, ain't nothing new, this is usual. These figures confusing me. What's gotten into me? They say I'm using their cubicles. Clipping KD like some cuticles. None of this shit is excusable. Don't need a muse when I'm
He's heating up!
I'm tired of saying for truth when nobody's doing it. They're controlling the youth, agenda of fusing them, nigga, we losing them. Matter of fact, we just abusing them, that's a fact. We try to roll with a ballad act, fucking low key with a Tesseract. They throwing smoke when they got it. Get the fuck up out your little bubble. They wanna ask how much it costs, I said it double. Gorilla beer, these niggas only rockin' stubble. The realest nigga make these bitches start to stumble. Aye, East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, you know we don't play guys. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, you know we don't play guys. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, you know we don't play guys. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang.
The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
I'm afraid I'm self-diagnosing myself with mental illness.
Just like Tess Holiday. Let's fucking go.
I feel like I might be struggling, but I don't want to appropriate anyone's experience.
Hell.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
God damn! Swole Normative.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing. Testing, testicles. Oh, welcome everyone to episode 23 hundo and 59 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular Swolecast, Beardcast, Broadcast, Gamecast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleevescast, and Slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches? Booshes, busters, hustles, and your host. It's your boy, Papa Swolio, back with another episode. Today's episode of the Beastcast is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everson K2 Flexing on all you beach.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
Hold on a second. I got to check something over here. Hold on. What's going on, beaches? 1 second. Was that a... What is that? What is that? Where'd you get that clip from? Where'd you get that clip from? Where'd you get that, tainty man? Where'd you get that, tainty man? All right. I thought Church took a shit on his bed or something like that. What's going on, fam? Welcome to 2359. Happy Friday. It is Fef. Let's get a round of applause for Fef. Let's fucking go. What's up, Lupe, Stephanie, Lady Hawk? How we doing? Keith, Jessica, Delaram, Green Trolley, Tyler. Oh my God. Everyone is here. What is going on? We have an amazing overtime segment going live right after today's stream, so don't miss out on that. We are heading right into overtime, so get ready and join the fam today over at swolenormousx.com. So you could be there for overtime. We'll go live. We'll transition right at the end of today's episode into overtime. Don't miss out on that. It's going to be fucking awesome. All the details over there at swolenormousx.com. Fam, we got a great show. It's Friday. I hope you are making sick fucking gains. I hope you enjoyed yesterday's round table. It was absolutely awesome. Round of applause for the Swole fam. Get it? A round table of applause. Yesterday I said we had La Mesa Circular, and that's available now. So last night at 5 p.m. we rocked it for about 2 hours, and it was awesome. So you can catch the replay inside Swole TV if you missed the round table. And of course, we'll have another one in 2 weeks. We'll have round table number 30. Roundtable number 30. So 29 was, of course, a resounding success, as if anyone had any doubt. It's an awesome conversation. We just let it all hang out, and it was a lot of fun. So make sure you go and catch that replay. Now let's get into that tip. Let's bust the nut wide open. Let's say hi to the tainty man. Aww. He's kind of off camera, so we'll move right along into Tess Hornaday. Let's summon the Falcon Beaches. Here we go. Ow. Yeah. Put some respect on the dropped it. I dropped it.
Come on, man.
I dropped it. All right, hashtag Fef. We're taking a break from the dick draft for one day, and then we're getting back to drafting. Of course, we got Swole Saturday tomorrow, but today's Swole card is Fef, and it's a beautiful card. Drop that in the comments down below. If you don't know what Fef is, it's a day. Today, it's the day. It's every day, but it's today. Especially, it's a day in which we delete, unfollow, we unfriend, we block out all the noise. Reminder that it's time for you to focus on pillar number 1 today. Community, which is your environment. And if your environment sucks a huge throbbing cock, it's time for you to narrow that shit down. I don't care if it's coworkers. I don't care if it's quote unquote friends or family. If you share the same DNA, if you have shitty people around you, you need to remove yourself, remove them. You need to tighten up your ship. And it's really important to practice brain gain. Sometimes you can't physically remove yourself. You have to go internal, but it's very important for you to block out the noise. It's very important for you to make better choices. You always have a choice. You have a choice whether or not you go out binge drinking. You have a choice of whether or not you go out to get fast food or binge eat on pizza and drink beer and just stare at a fucking TV instead of getting good night's sleep so you can smash the gym in the morning. You have a choice. You have a choice. And sometimes you don't have... Sometimes you have two choices and one is only slightly better than the other. But guess what? The slightly better choice is always the better choice. All right. So think about it in terms of what progress and what success you want to see in the future. Because the decisions you make today, like the famous movie Gladiator, right? What we do today echoes in eternity. It does. It's delayed gratification. Most people in this world are going for instant gratification. But if you put in the work and if you are investing, if you're doing a training session today, if you're eating healthy, these are things that are going to pay off, yeah, in the short term in some ways. Of course, you're going to feel good after you get a workout. You're going to feel satisfied and accomplished. But you're going to get those results and build muscle and metabolize fat and improve your mobility over time. And this is going to take you into the future in a healthier place. And you know what people look like, all right? All the people that are fucking decaying and decrepit, that are in their 40s, 50s, and 60s, these are people that don't take care of their health. These are the people that binge drink. These are the people that eat shit all the time and sit around and watch fucking TV. You see them. You go to Walmart. You go to Target. You go out in public. They might be your parents. They might be your uncles. They might be people that you work with. These are people that don't take care of their health. That is what you have in store for you if you don't take care of yourself. Wake the fuck up. That's what you have in store. That's what you have in store. Okay, you have diabetes, heart disease, cancer, all that shit is waiting for you. Now, of course, there are some, genetic predispositions for some of these things, which makes it even more essential that you lock down your lifestyle habits. You want to put yourself in the best possible position to live fruitfully, to live vibrantly, and longeviously. All right, let's get into that tip. Ooh, that babe,
was
just an inch, just an inch. It's cold outside.
Yeah, that was some nice foreplay before the man cast. That was some nice foreplay. You like that? A little diddle, diddle.
Teasing beaches. Teasing you beaches. A lot of you guys are like, I already came. Well, it is what it is. All right, first post here from the Swole fam. We got one from Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. All right.
Come on, man.
All right. I'm just kidding. Not that kind of Brandon. Not the dementia-riddled, retarded one. We're talking about this Brandon. Here we go. Hey, Swole fam. Just joined and am pumped to get going. Been going to the gym 5 days a week now for almost 2 months, and I got my first steel club. Oh, that's amazing. Yes. I got the 15 because oh, Jesus. Your first steel club, you got a 15-pounder? Ooh. No. I got the 15 because I figured I'm a big guy and can handle it. Wow, 15 is actually heavy and not sure I can do the exercise with great form with it. Should I scale down to a 10 for now or just power through the 15 until it becomes easier? Thank you, Brandon. Get a 5-pound club for fuck's sake. Get a 5-pound club. 5 pounds. Get a 5 and a 10. Start with the 5. Jesus Christ, you're going to hurt yourself. Do not do the 15. You can do the 15, maybe like a couple exercises holding it, but no, get a 5-pounder. 5-pounder. Do you listen to anything I say? I always say, get a 5-pound club. Come on, Brandon. You're a big guy. Brandon. Come on, Brandon. Come on, Brandon. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. When I was your age, I started off with a 20-pound club. I did a 20-pound club, and come on, man, a 20-pound club. My friend, my friend grew up with Fievel. He invented the club. He gave me a 20-pound club, and I used to club with Fievel. But then Fievel went west, and I haven't seen Fievel in a long time. I don't know. It's unfortunate how accurate that is. Okay, Dylan Mason, 93 from the Swole Fam discussion boards. What's up, Beaches? How's it going? My name's Dylan, 29 years old. I come from a small town in Iowa. I'm a veteran that streams games in the afternoon, works for the railroad, and starting to go to the gym in the morning. I'm 5'11", 207 pounds. My weight keeps going up with the more beer I drink. You don't say. So I decided time to do something about it so I can keep drinking on the weekends. Dylan, you're getting a Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
You're going to get like a golf clap. All right. Well, thank you for your service. Thank you for your service, Dylan. Absolutely. Veteran respect. 5'11", 207. Your weight keeps going up the more beer you drink. You don't say. You don't say. I'm going to do something about it so I can keep drinking on the weekends. You have a laughing emoji, so I don't know if you're joking or trolling. It is your life, but let's make sure that we're getting you on the right track. It's time for you to get a lot more active and turn that extra body fat. We got to get rid of that and build you some muscle. So 5'11", let's get you nice and lean and mean, maybe down to like 180 or something like that. Fucking shredsy. No, nice and lean, nice and healthy. So welcome to the fam. Let's get you, you're 29, so you're at the point in your life where you need to make those changes or it's going to be really uphill moving forward. So welcome to the fam. You're in the right place. Glenna. Oh, hello. Hi, listening to you with my son. We love you. Oh, we love. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What's up, Glenna son? Glenna son. Welcome to the show. Super stoked to hear that. Eric says, what's up, Beaches? Hi, everyone. Or hey, everyone. My name is Eric. I'm 36 years old, short and fat, like 310 pounds. I'm tired of being tired and fat. I just don't know how much about lifting, and stepping into the gym is like going to a foreign country for me. I can be there and do some stuff, but really have no idea what I'm doing. I'm excited and hoping that being a part of this community will help change that and help me change myself. It will. It will. Welcome to the fam. Everyone say welcome, Eric. It will help you. It will give you the tools, but of course you have to put in the work. So you have everything that you need. I don't know if, Eric, if you are an unlimited member, but if you're not, send us an email to support@swolenormous.com and the Swole team can help you upgrade to make sure that you have access to all the training content, all the programs, the yoga studio, everything, because that's what's going to guide you through what you do at the gym. And the beautiful thing about our flagship program, for example, the 90-day dash, and as you progress into Scorched Earth or Swole season, it gives you the breakdown. It gives you the tools, but also gives you the framework and the flexibility in order to customize and really learn what works best for your body. And all the other members of the Swole fam can attest to the flexibility of the programs. And of course, if there's anything that you have issues with, an exercise that bothers you for whatever reason, make sure you're posting up, make sure you continue to engage and join in on the accountability meetings and the roundtables and the Facebook group and the Telegram chats and Discord and all that. That way we can get back to you and help you as you navigate the programs. But make sure you start a structured program. That way you can, that way you don't have that kind of confusion and you have that consistency that will get you to the promised land. Great posts. We got some awesome posts coming up. Oh my God. All right, here we go. Let's see here. Oh man, flex on them. Holy shit. This is great. This is a great picture. We got one here from Joanne. Joanne says, so my singlets finally arrived. Super happy with them. Now I can show the world just how much I care about their excuses. These are my sons. We'll show the picture in a second. The older one in the fluoro shirt has his own gym membership, trains off and on, and has done for a few years now. I don't push it. I don't tell him what he should do. He's a big boy. He's been with me his whole life, and he knows. And anything he does now is his decision. My middle son is pictured here, has been begging me to take him to the gym for a while now. Recently, he's shown interest and commitment to wanting to train, going on jogs and doing some light weights here at home without prompting. So I decided it was time to take him to the gym. But being 6'3" and only 14 years of age, wow, that's a big boy. I am super cautious with him. Such long limbs, no previous experience, and still growing. His coordination is not the best, but he listened to me, kept the weight low, and practiced good form. I was so happy to do my workout last night with my 2 oldest sons in my awesome new singlet. I see the questions arise here a lot. How can I get my family on board? Simply put, you can't make anyone do anything. I've done a lot of different types of training over time. I've been a lot of different sizes myself. I've done very stupid things in the name of health and fitness, and I've had times of being an incredible slacker, but my children have grown up watching me, and as a result, both in their own way are making better decisions towards healthier lifestyles. That's what's up. I would recommend you getting the tall, lanky, before we show the pictures, the 6'3", the 14-year-old, obviously his limbs are growing very fast. His joints are still growing. So there's a lot of kind of like a baby giraffe, right? I would get him into yoga. That's going to be amazing for his coordination. It's going to be amazing for his neuromuscular efficiency. It's going to be excellent for his joint development because it's going to challenge very much so the connective tissue in the joints, but it's not going to overstress them like poor form or something like that at a gym. So very awesome. And referring to our new singlet is obviously our tank. Look at that. Look at that fucking hair. Is that a mullet? Is that a fucking mullet? Let's fucking go. Yeah, it's a go. Party. Oh man, business in the front, party in the back. So your other son, look at that flex. Look at the side chest. Boom. This is fun. What an awesome picture. What an awesome picture. I'm assuming that's your son on the right. That's 6'3". You're pretty tall yourself. Man, good structure though on your sons. You got like a power lifter on the left and you got like a physique competitor on the right there. Awesome. Excellent. I love how the entire family is training together. Fucking great. I mean, everyone should be doing yoga. I think that's one of the best things. Great picture. Thank you for sharing. I think that's one of the best ways. I always say it, rather than telling people, hey, you should do these corrective exercises. You should start with this program. Just do a yoga class. Do yoga, practice yoga. And because you're a member, Joanne, I would let him use the yoga studio. If you're an unlimited member, let him jump in and use the yoga studio and give him some of the classes. And that's going to be great. He could still go light. He could still, build that framework. But as he's growing, yoga is fantastic because I wish yoga should be done. Yoga should be done from elementary school up. I mean, when you're really young, I think it should be more, maybe it's more meditation instead of just nap time. You should do some like yoga nidra. It should be some kind of yin yoga or things like that. But yoga should be done in elementary school, middle school, all the way up. It should be like a daily thing. Like the entire school does yoga together, or you have, individual classes, or the gym room, like the big auditorium where a lot of times you could put dividers down. You'll have like maybe 3 or 4 different yoga classes depending on like age, whatever. But, kids should be doing it. Kids should be doing it. And that's one of the best things, because when you have growing boys, when you have like their joints are growing, you don't want to put a ton of stress, and it's really challenging because you put too much stress and they're already awkward. Then you're putting those joints at a lot of risk. So you want to make sure that you don't injure anything. You don't damage the growth plates. Although with your son who's 6'3", I guess you can go for some damage there. Maybe you should have your 14-year-old lift heavy weights. I'm like, stop fucking growing, bro. No, that's awesome. Good for you. Good for you. I wonder if he's going to keep on growing, or he's going to it's going to be what it is. I had some friends in college that they grew like a few inches in college. Like they had late growth spurt. So I wonder if he's tapped out or he's got more to go. 14, there's a lot of time there. Whew, 6'3". Fuck. Damn. That's a tall boy. Good for you. Good for you. Great fam. Beautiful picture. Love it. Thanks for sharing, Joanne. We got one here from Mark. Just because it's cold does not mean we can't go to the fucking gym. Yes, I wore those while walking up to the gym and out of it. There are no snowflakes in the Swole fam. Hashtag go to the fucking gym. My thyroid is okay. Oh, that's good to hear. For the iron gods. And he wrote, it's 37 degrees and windy outside and I'm just chilling in shorts. And yes, you are wearing shorts. You're one of those psychopaths that wears shorts in the winter. My best friend growing up, we've been friends since I was 8 years old. He wears shorts like all year round. And I remember in like elementary school in the winter, he would be wearing shorts outside. And I was on the round table last night complaining because it was like mid 70s. I was wearing a sweatshirt. It's fucking freezing. It's been freezing here in Florida. It's fucking cold. It's been like in the 60s at night. What? It's been in the 60s. Today it might only be in the low 80s. I'm fucking freezing. It's cold outside. I got to get my hoodies out. I'm busting out the hoodies. Whenever it hits the low mid 70s in Florida, the hoodies come out. Boom. 70s are like catastrophic. Oh my God, it's cold. It's cold. I thought it was going to snow. Mama Solia was like, it's not going to snow. I'm like, look, it's raining. That's just like wet snow. It's warm snow. She's like, it's fucking rain. I'm like, it's warm snow. Fuck you guys. I'm going home. All right. We got some Ask Papa Swolio going on right now. Let's take some calls. You can head on over to askpapaswolio.com to submit a question. But of course, you can do that anytime, especially if you can't listen to the show. You can't be here live. You can submit an audio question, listen in later. But of course, we'll take some live questions as well. Let's take a call first from Madison. Madison, you are on the Sleazecast.
Hey, Papa Swolio. I'm so excited for this.
What's up,
just a little background. I'm very familiar with like weights and stuff. I've been mostly in my whole life into really like doing cardio or circuit training type of style, like boot camps and classes. So when I'm in the gym, typically I do the Stairmaster nowadays and just like will watch a YouTube video, follow along workouts. Here and there, I've been trying to play more around with doing like a solid, focused, structured lift. Like if I'm going to focus on legs, I'm going to try to attempt to do like the barbell squat rack. And I've been doing that here and there, but nothing consistent. So I just wanted your recommendation on what you think would be a good split for the week. So I feel like mentally I'm getting in what a routine structure of lifting, but also seeing some results. I definitely know that something along that has a more mobility.
I got cut off. All right, so you went to the whole minute. So, kind of cut off at the end there, but I think the Swole, everyone knows what I'm going to say. Join us, Madison, inside Swolenormous X. And the reason why I say that is not only because it's a shameless plug, but because that's why Swolenormous X was created, to give members structured programs integrated with mobility, integrated with yoga, integrated with nutrition, all 7 pillars. So Swolenormous X is designed to eliminate the need to go searching on YouTube, searching on Google, same thing, to be like cut and pasting different things together and patching things together, putting it all under one roof, so to speak. That way you have the tools at your disposal, and we teach you how to fish. We teach you how to customize, individualize, and you have all the tools there to be consistent. So join us, swolenormousx.com. If anything, if you haven't yet, go to swolenormousx.com and download the 7 pillars, and that'll give you the foundation and our principles. And then everything, all the content, that you get with memberships is over there. But those address all 7 of the pillars. So that's what I would recommend. And you're not going to see progress unless you're consistent. We talked about this a little bit on the roundtable yesterday. Your body needs time to adapt. And if you're not consistent with your application of this external force, your body has nothing to adapt to. You need to be consistent. You need to be structured in order to see those adaptations. When you get to the point, like I talk about how I'm a little bit more intuitive with my training now, but I still have a structure. I still have an approach. I've also been doing it for 20 years. So I've earned the right, not just the right, but I've earned the ability to kind of customize and do things on the fly, in a sense, because I know what my body needs and I've been doing it so long. From my standpoint, I'm kind of like, doing more intuitive training. At the same time, if you actually objectively write it down, it is like a structured setup with some flexibility within it. I've just been doing it for so long. This is what I want to do right now. So if you are not consistent, then you're not going to be making consistent progress, are you? If you're not consistent with the external stress that you're putting on your body, if you're not consistent with that stress, if you're not consistent with those variables, you're not going to make consistent progress. You're going to get a little bit like, oh my God, I'm a little bit sore. And then you're not going to do the same thing. You're not progressively overloading. You're not going to be pushing yourself in the same direction. So, if you don't know where you're going, then If you don't know where you're going, then nothing is going to seem successful, right? That famous quote, if you don't have like your direction, what is it? If you don't have your direction, no wind is favorable, right? So if you don't know where you're heading, then it doesn't matter what kind of workout. You're just doing random shit and you're just going in directions, but you're not really focused on anything that's going to get you in. Everyone really has an idea like what they want to accomplish, but then you're just doing random shit that's not going to take you there. Giovanni Mancini, Papa Swolio, what's your take on chia seeds? Are they good for you or bad? I don't eat those things. I call them bird seed. I don't eat that shit. I don't see how they're any good. Usually nuts and seeds are things to be avoided, especially to test, but those things don't digest well. They don't absorb well in the body. And those are usually things that plants are, these are byproducts of plants in order to grow more plants. So these are things that generally, in terms of defense chemicals, plants do not want you to consume. When I say do not want to, they're not sitting like, here, don't eat this. I'm going to make a seed. It's just evolution. These are things that are supposed to land on the ground. They're supposed to be pooped out that will hit the ground. And because the animal pooped it out, then they'll grow and the plant will be able to reproduce and continue its lineage. So nuts and seeds, especially nut and seed oils, these are things that are generally to be removed and avoided. But think of how inedible chia seeds are. Like, why the fuck would you eat that? It's like a container of sand. I'm just thinking objectively, like what, how, delicious. No, it's fucking gross. I just think, use some logic and common sense and be like, should I eat these rocks? Just saying. Just saying. That's my opinion. I don't eat them. Okay, let's see here. Frank, my drag sled arrives tomorrow. What weight and distance is appropriate to begin with? I would just start with something, I don't know, maybe 50 yards or something like that, and put on a 25 or a 45 pound plate. Just start light. Just be consistent with it. Just start light. It's more important to do it consistently rather than going heavy. You don't have to go super heavy. You can play around with that as you build. But remember, this is more focus on the tendons and ligaments, so make sure you give your body, you want your body to have time to adapt to it. So I wouldn't go any more than like 25 or 45 and just get used to the movement. All right, let's take another phone call. Thank you, Madison. Hope to see you inside the Swole fam. This one's from Peyton. Peyton, you were on the Daily Swole.
Hey, Papa.
Hello.
Yes, sir. I was just wondering, my whole life I've been athletic, fit, and had abs, and all I had to do was just maintain that level of fitness and physique. And I was just wondering, I stopped for quite a few years of working out, and I have accumulated a layer of fat over what once was a six-pack. And I was just wanting to see if you had any workouts that could help burn that fat off, because all the workouts I've done my whole life have been designed pretty much to gain muscle and keep what I had. I've never really had to worry about burning fat off. So any advice and tips that you have would be fantastic.
So you used to be in shape, but now you don't really exercise much. So you need to get on a consistent program. Again, I'm going to give you the same thing that we just talked about. You need to get on a consistent training protocol. You need to start eating healthier. You need to get rid of these inflammatory foods. Of course, you gained a layer of fat. You're getting older. You're not doing what you used to do. None of us are the same way we were 10 years ago or 20 years ago. I mean, for me, I'm in better shape than I was then. But that's because I put in the work to do so. And you need to start lifting consistently, practicing yoga, all 7 pillars. Again, what do I recommend? I recommend you get consistent as fuck. I recommend you follow the 7 pillars. I recommend you start applying these principles and stop fucking around. I appreciate the call, and I think you're in the right place, but you just sound very wishy-washy. Very wishy-washy, like as if you don't know what the fuck you need to do, as if you don't know that it's time to put in the work. It's time to start training and take it fucking seriously. This shit's not going to disappear if I'm like, well, I'm kind of thinking about it. I'm kind of that. No, it's time to go full ass Put your balls in too. Like, let's fucking go. It's time to go deep. It's time to go fucking deep. It's time to go deep. Go balls deep and put the fucking balls in too. Get that scrot in there. It's going to be awkward, but just fucking, just mash it in. It'll take. Oh my God. Now, anyway, on a more serious note, that was serious too. I shouldn't say that, but join the fam, join us, swolenormousx.com. Again, the reason why I'm going to endlessly is one, we don't do sponsors. We don't do anything like that because I'm not going to promote someone else's fucking toothpaste or some bullshit. All I'm going to be doing is promoting Swole Enormous X and what we do here. We're here every single day. We're consistent as fuck. Peyton, you need to get on the 7 pillars. You need to, stop making excuses and stop being wishy-washy. Do you want these results? It's not going to come from like, well, I kind of want to do this. And I don't know, I have a layer of fat and I never had a layer of fat on my stomach. No shit. You're not training. You're not consistent. Like, what do you think is going to happen? You're going to keep on decaying until you die. So training is going to slow that down. And it's going to wind back your chronological age. It's going to wind back the clock. Not chronological. Jesus Christ. Fucking just inventing time machines over here. It's going to... Great Scott! It's going to wind back your biological age. So you can wind back your biological clock, not your chronological. You're going to be however many years you are on this earth. But you can improve your health and your wellness dramatically. Thank you for the question. I want to see you inside the Swole fam. Peyton, let's fucking go. Let's get this. No more bullshit. No more fucking around. Okay. Let's see. Papa just laid his nuts on your chin, dude. I did. I fucking did.
Fucking people.
Big sack. Big sack. Big sack. The only nuts that are acceptable. All right, here we go. Another call. John. Ooh, John from Italy. It says part 2. Let's go, John.
Hey, Papa Solio. What it do, baby? This is John from Italy again.
Buongiorno.
Man, you made my day. I don't know if you recall it, but a couple of days ago, I submitted a question asking for your thoughts on single frequency and multi-frequencies workout. And a couple of days later, you played the audio and you replied properly. Well, you replied. So that's the big deal. I was in shock. You know what it goes in these occasions. You submit a question hoping for a reply that doesn't even come. So I felt overwhelmed with emotions, with joy, and the respect that I have from you and for the community, because that shows that you take care of this community. You care. So I totally love it. Keep going. Keep doing it. I totally love it. So that gives me the strength to ask for another question. Can I volunteer for the European Legion of the Dick Draft? Thank you.
Ooh. I love, that was a long setup. I was wondering, John, if there was a question coming. Can I volunteer for the European Legion for the Dick Draft? Oh my God. Let's get a round of applause for John. What a brave young man. I don't have the Italian anthem handy, but every anthem is now that's the anthem for every country now. My goodness. What a... Beautiful, man. We just have even in the darkest hours, we have these brave men. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Hold on, I gotta cut. Excuse me. Let's put the dainty man off too. Just brave young soldiers. The European Legion. It's absolutely necessary. In Germany, of course. The UK is floundering. We need help. We do need help over there. So you absolutely can volunteer, and we are honored to have you. Your first deployment will be it's gonna be a rough one. You're gonna have to handle the fat doctor. I know. I know, we're sending you into the fires. We do need some more men on this job, and we do need some leadership. But that's currently our hot zone. It's pretty much Europe's Portland. So we salute you, and we're here for you. Thank you for your service. There's no turning back now. There's no turning back now. Awesome question. And you see how brave the Swole fam is? How brave. Just absolutely. Let's take a question live from Will. Will says, Papa Swolio, I am currently on a 4 a.m. to 1 p.m. schedule for work. Lift after the shift, but I have an hour break in between. Should I use half of that to do some mobility work, or would that be overdoing it? I have an hour break in between. You lift after the shift, but you have an hour break in between. So I'm assuming you have an hour break, what, at like 9 a.m. or something like that? If that's what you're referring to, that wouldn't be overdoing it at all. So that's one of the best ways to do, quote, like 2-a-days is to use one of those workouts for mobility, for swolga, for yoga, and to also do your strength training. So that's a great way to get both in. You don't have to do 2 strength training workouts, but it's absolutely excellent to make one of those workouts a mobility or a yoga, swolga, active recovery. Great question. Let's take one. Oh, Will, you're still live. That's right. There's a live question. My break is usually from 8 to 9. Yeah, I think that's fantastic. Go for a walk. Like Glenna says, go for a little bit of a walk. Do a little mobility. Absolutely. You'll feel better too. Fantastic. Let's do one more question. I think we have time for one more live call. Remember, hashtag FEF for a chance to win today's Swole card. Then we go into balls deep, and then we have overtime, so we got to keep it moving. Let's go. This one's from Vince. You're live on the sleaziest sleazecast in the realm. Go, Vince.
Hey, Papa Swolio. In some of the videos, you are working with some larger wooden clubs. Where are you finding those? Can you provide a link? Thanks.
No. Fuck off. I'm just kidding. All right. Go to Body Mind Fit. Body Mind Fit. I believe there might be a hyphen, but if you Google it, it'll come up. Body Mind Fit also on Instagram. I've tagged them in. Well, I tagged them in a video. I tagged them in a video, and then my Swolenormous Instagram account got removed. So that's a whole other conversation. I'll give you an update in a second. Bodymindfit.com. Peter over there will take care of you. Awesome artisan clubs. And when you get into wood clubs, certain ones, especially the walnut woods, you do have to oil them. You have to take care of them. So he sells some of the oil, or like you can make your own, but the mixes, the oils are there on the site. So you do have to take care of them. But they're definitely, it's not like a steel club. They're much more expensive, but the smell, the feel, it's awesome. They're beautiful. They're beautiful clubs. I know you've seen them for me using them. But also some of the differences is, for example, if you get a 2-pound club on Amazon, right? It's like it's like a steel club, but it's not steel. It's like plastic. It'll seem super fucking light. So some members have been like, oh my God, 2-pound clubs, they're so light. But if you have the wood club or the teardrop club, because they're not short, they're longer. They have the torque. So a 1-pound club will feel like a 2 or 3-pound club, depending on when you're swinging it. So I actually just placed an order for like 1-pound clubs, 500-gram clubs. So very light ones, because you can do different twirling motions that are really good for your grip and really good for your fingers and your dexterity and your wrist ligaments and things like that are different than those macro heavier clubs. So when you start getting into different clubs, and I have different steel clubs too. I have different steel clubs from different companies. They're different lengths. They're different weights in the handles, and they're different shapes. So once you start getting into club work and mace work, I've gotten to the point where I don't like necessarily consistent uniform shapes. Different lengths, different torques are going to make or different size grips are going to change the way you swing tremendously. So when you're getting the wood clubs, if you're getting like some of the smaller clubs, which I would recommend, like the smaller Indian clubs, start off with get like 1-pound clubs. it seems like it's not going to be heavy. It's much different than like the plastic clubs because of the length. So it actually doesn't feel like one because the distance from your hands. So it's very important to understand that the length makes a huge difference. So I started off with the heavier clubs. And then as I got the heavier clubs, you always want to, when you're learning a new skill or you're learning a new move, you always want to drop the weight. So I kept on realizing, and I kept on getting, I'm like, well, I need 5-pound ones. I'm like, no, these are still too heavy if I want to do this move. So then I got like the 2 or 3 pound ones. I'm like, these are still too heavy. So then I just placed an order for like some of the smaller 1 pound ones. And I'm hanging them up on the wall, and I'll take some pictures and I'll show you guys what I got. But it's very important to have the options and have the ability to adjust when you're learning new tricks. So if you're just doing like certain macro swinging moves, you can use a heavier club, but there's a lot of other little subtle things that you can do with Indian clubs that are really great for those, for your grip, and really great for all the muscle in your fingers and stuff like that. But it's much different. So just understand when you're getting the wood clubs. If you have any questions, feel free to call back in, or actually, Peter's a great guy. We've had some brief communications like on back channel just because of, when I was tagging him and, different products and stuff like that. So if you have any questions, he's very quick to like respond. So if you have any questions like, hey, I'm just starting, he'll tell you like what you need, and he'll make the recommendation for what you're looking to get into. So really cool place, really nice products. No official affiliation. I don't get any, I'm not sponsored or anything like that. I prefer just to recommend quality products when I come across quality products, and love it when small businesses, and he's there fucking sanding and making all the clubs like himself and stuff, and it's cool. It's really cool. And the beautiful thing about these clubs is that they're not like always the same. Sometimes one handle's a little bit thicker, and sometimes the shape is different in the woods, and sometimes because the temperature changes, sometimes there's a little crack, so you just put a little like wood glue in it. But like it's every club is unique because all from different pieces of wood, so no two clubs are exactly the same. So that in itself is pretty sweet. And they're like beautiful. They're like decorations, man. Like you'll get them and think like, oh shit, I don't even want to swing these for real. It's just, it's hard. It was hard for me to get over just how like, fuck, they just look beautiful. And nothing like some good wood. You know what I'm saying? Because emotional, damn it. Time for balls deep. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That's a good question, Vincenzo. Appreciate it. Fam, hit those fucking like buttons. There's only one, so just hit it. If you're watching on YouTube, and you are, by the way, we're not streaming on Facebook. I wonder why, because all my Facebook and Instagram content was fucking ditched, blocked. But we talked about it yesterday on the round table that I have engaged professional help in order to recover those accounts, because it was nothing of a guideline that I broke. So it was, ad accounts, personal Facebook page, Swolenormous Facebook page, Swolenormous Instagram page, which had like almost 730,000 followers. So huge fucking hit. Of course, we still have the real Papa Swole on Instagram, so follow there. But I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic because I didn't do anything wrong. And there's plenty of evidence that shows, what actually happened, and that it wasn't anything of my doing. So hopefully that's back up soon. But yeah. So I was saying like, but the videos of me, I tagged him, and I tagged that company in the video. That video is removed, so you can't see that anymore. Yeah. Hashtag free Papa Swolio. Free Papa Swolio. Indeed. I appreciate that.
You switch the samples.
I'd make a shirt, but free Papa Swolio. Free Swolio. Yeah. Free me. You can't cage me anyway. So good luck. You can't free something that's never been caged. It can't be stopped. Doesn't matter. It does matter, but it doesn't matter. That's the thing. Kind of, you think about it, it's kind of a bummer. It's like, oh man, it's completely, removed. And I had that Instagram for 6-7 years. It's a bummer, but at the same time, it's not like I'm not going to do the podcast every day. It's not like I'm not going to, just fortunately we had the backup account. Now I need a backup for the backup account. So we'll see what happens. And that happened on Monday. So it's pretty heavy shit. Like we were growing consistently, right? We were growing consistently on the Instagram page. So I don't know if that's going to be stunted if it does get back. Like it's a definitely it's It's the Swole fam's livelihood. It's a huge part of it. But we still move forward, as always. All right, balls deep content. We got a couple videos here. And don't forget, we have an overtime segment that's going live shortly, right after the stream today for members, swolenormousx.com. Join the fam today, right now. You still have time to get in on it. Overtime will be going live in about 10 minutes, so be there. And we'll be streaming that live inside the Daily Swole Telegram chat. We got Nancy and Devin and Lady Justice and Cerny and people watching over there in the chat. I just realized the chat hasn't scrolled forward, so I don't think anyone asked any questions. So I just noticed that. I got one from Guy. I didn't see this in the Telegram chat. I guess my thing didn't scroll. Let me just take this one question. What was it? Guy, do you have a preferred holster for concealed carry? Been looking at tier 1. Didn't know if you had found one that you liked. I had some that go on the belt, Tulster, but the Philster, Philster, is great. It's better than a belly band because belly band is just like a general all-purpose, but it's great if you wear like sweatpants or shorts, the Philster, and you can get one that fits, with a light, without a light, Philster, I think something like that. So that's a really good for concealed carry. Let's see here. All right, let's go. Let's go. Well, let's go. All right, first video here. Let's see what we got. Let's start off with one. Let's see if I got a call here. That's a longer one. That's what she said. Let's do that longer one first, just because it's a couple minutes. And we don't really do long clips anymore. So if it's in my folder, that means it's a good clip, because I hate long clips because it's so fucking stupid. And it's just great. It grinds my gears. It grinds my fucking gears. So it must be a good clip. So it's a response on a TikTok question. It says, honestly, your argument is hypocritical and invalid. Guess if I was bigger, it would be okay. You're slim phobic. I can name call too. So this fat person got called out for her hypocrisy. And of course she's offended, which is the whole point, because all these fat acceptance jabbernets and jabronis, but mostly jabbernets because they're mostly females, because for whatever fucking reason, they want to be attacked. They want to be attacked. They want to be name called. That's why they say insane shit. It might not be conscious, it might be subconscious, but the reason why they want to be name called, they want to be attacked, is so they can continue to play the victim. And it just reinforces their belief that, like, hey, look, everyone's against me. So they keep on saying stupid shit. So of course people are gonna be like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're stupid. Oh my God. It's really part of the plan. Okay. Lady Hawk, I absolutely love when the 2A talk slips into these streams. Goddamn right. Fucking gun show, baby. Guns, bacon, and freedom. Let's go. Let's go. Protect yourself. Use that 2A. Use that 2A. And if you live somewhere that doesn't allow it, then leave that communist state. Here we go. Healthy and fat.
Basically, what you were saying.
Holy shit.
Is that if people over a size 18 can't find clothes to fit them, then they should take care of their unhealthy habits and not make society bend over for them.
Yeah, I'm going to stop you right there, Mochambo. You got to lower that size qualification. Over 18, they should get healthier. That's not even close to the level that 18. Yo, you should not be waiting to get to size 18 in order to start getting healthier. Okay. This virus is spreading to all sorts of countries right now. I don't know where this person lives, but sounds like India, or she's from India or whatever. But like I said, stupidity can come from any culture, any color, any race, creed, genitalia. Everyone can be dum-dums. Let's continue.
When I pointed out that we're not necessarily all unhealthy, and there's many reasons to be fat. I mean, there is genetics, there is medications, there are so many different reasons.
Say thyroid.
Why people can be fat.
Say thyroid.
And it's not just due to unhealthy habits.
It is.
You got pissed off because people like actually agreed with that statement, and you said that we're not understanding you correctly. If people are picking up weight because of medications.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. If people are picking up weight, if people are gaining weight, let me clarify, due to medications. I love how this is like, you're gonna blame the medications. Why are you on medications? Like, we're talking chicken and the egg here, but this is pretty obvious. Why are you on medications? You're on medications because of terrible lifestyle habits, more often than not. Sure, some people have genetic predispositions for obesity more. It doesn't mean that they can't lose extra body fat. They might have to be more diligent than other people. But if everyone's doing the same thing and eating real food, then no one's going to have this real issue. You're going to be better than you were, okay? So does that mean that you're going to be skinny mini and have like a 12 pack? No, that's not required for health, but you're also not going to be 400 fucking pounds. You can't blame your genetics for being 400 fucking pounds. No, but my genetics. Yeah, and the fucking Taco Bell and soda, like, for fuck's sake. All right.
I have to go see their doctor. So my question is, if the medication is working, okay,
let's go,
and the medication is helping the issue that it should be helping, and it's targeting exactly what it should be targeting, say it's depression, say it's birth control.
Yeah, you shouldn't be on birth control. Sorry, ladies. That's fucking up your endocrine system. That's literally what it's designed for. It's horrible for you. It's terrible. You know how you don't have kids? Use a condom, pull out, don't fuck. That's how you handle controlling birth. You just don't put dicks in there. Unpopular opinion, but you know, people shouldn't have to be abstinence, and they make a better choice. They make a better choice. And I'm not talking about rape, so shut the fuck up, okay? Most people are getting pregnant because of stupid fucking choices, stupid decisions. So birth control is terrible. And if you have depression, you just have depression. You're just magically depressed. You're not getting sunlight. You're eating garbage food. You're not getting quality sleep. You're surrounding yourself with shitty people. You're spending too much time on social media. The list goes on. And then, of course, you wallowing in your own self-pity and everyone telling you, you're depressed. Oh, you have this. You're diagnosed with this. More often than not, it's a load of fucking shit. And these companies just want to put you on medications for the rest of your fucking life. You're a lifetime subscriber. Cha-ching!
Say it's any other medications, okay? If that's working, why should you go to your doctor to change your medications?
If that's working, my God, lady, let me just tell you this. You don't need birth control. You don't need it. Okay.
Because you're picking up weight. So now you have to go through that whole process of getting on new medications, seeing if it's working for you.
You should pick up weights.
Reliving side effects, all that shit, just so that you don't have to be fat.
My brain.
See, the problem is that you don't care about people's health. And
they don't care about their own health. So why the fuck should we? Right? I'm sitting here like, you should get healthier. You should take care of yourself. No, medications. You don't care about my health. That makes two of us then. You don't care about your health. Most obese fat people don't fucking care about their health. Obviously. So what's the argument? No one should care more about your health than you. So if you don't care, why is it anyone else's responsibility to fucking care? Doesn't make it less true. Doesn't make the advice not good. It's only good advice if you take it.
Care about the fact that there are many reasons to be fat. The only thing that you care about is that it's uncomfortable for you to look at us.
No, fucking hell. All right, let me tell you, it is. It's not a good look, okay? Unpopular opinion? Fuck it. I think it's popular. I think it's a popular opinion, just most people don't say it. Yeah, looking at fat people isn't something to admire. It's not like, oh, wow, look at you. Wow. It's uncomfortable looking. I'm not sitting there staring at fat people like, oh my God, this is uncomfortable. What I don't like is when people that are blatantly unhealthy, I just don't like that mindset. I don't like that lazy fucking mindset. I don't like that complete offloading and outsourcing and blaming everyone else for your fucking problems, that victim mindset, which most people like you are promoting. Again, we have obese, we have fat people in the Swole fam that are crushing it, that have the right mindset, and they're making amazing progress. I'm not saying I look at an overweight person like, oh my God, it's hard for me to look at. But listen to this person. She has so much self-hatred and she's so self-conscious that she's like projecting her self-conscious, low self-esteem on everyone else. Like, it's uncomfortable to look at you. It's uncomfortable listening to you. And on a side note, it is uncomfortable looking at you. It just is. And I'm being honest. And that's my opinion. And I'm welcome to not want to look at you, even though I'm forced to for this video. How is there a minute left?
That's what you care about. And we can just be honest about it here. Because you also mentioned in your video that you used to be a size 18, I think. Sorry if I got that incorrect. But at the end of the day, I think that a lot of times women who used to be fat and you weren't confident when you were fat and then you lose the weight and then you're still not confident. Because that's an internal issue that you have to target. That's not something that's going
Speak for yourself, internal issues. God, this chick has lead poisoning from her fucking piercings.
to change. No matter how you look, you can get plastic surgery. You're not going to feel better because it has to start on the inside.
20 seconds.
So, no, I'm not symphobic or what the fuck ever. All I'm saying is that
I'm retarded.
It's not necessary that people who are fat is unhealthy, and we don't have to change our medications so that we can bend over to society's pretty standard or what the fuck ever you want us to.
Okay, that's it. That's it. That's it. It's over. Tainty man. Oh, look at that fucking tainty man. Only the tainty man can. Only the tainty man can. Fuck. God damn. Fucking female Biden over here. What was that? What was that? What the fuck was that? Why was that in the folder? That was 3 minutes. We could have watched the... All right. Oh, my God. Who the fuck reproduced to create that? How dare you? How dare you create that shit?
How dare you?
My God. Swallow next time. You see why? Look, I am in favor. This makes... Look, I'm so torn. Like, these kind of videos make me hardcore pro-abortion. It's like, fucking all of them. Just... You know, blanket. Just go for it. Fuck. Ugh. I mean, I'm down for some late. I'm down for some late term abortions. Like maybe like I don't know, maybe up to like 30 years after. 30 years. Late, super late term. Like 30-year window or so. It's a joke. All right. Insane. Insane people. Fortunately, most of those types of people aren't going to reproduce anyway. So you have no worries about birth. You don't need birth control, by the way. You don't. She doesn't need birth control. She is birth control. It's not for some people. It's just not required. Just talk for a couple minutes. Just open your mouth and everyone's like, okay. There's your birth control. Just talk to someone. Jesus Christ. All right, pick a number, 1 or 2. 1 or 2. Let's go. Oh my God. Aren't the percentages like 1 in like 4 trillion or something in terms of like the chance of like a sperm hitting the egg and whatever? And that's what pops out after. That's what pops out. Oh my God. Life is a miracle. It's a loose definition. We're really bastardizing the term miracle now, aren't we? All right, number 1 or number 2? Number 2. Let's go, KP. KP in the house. Let's go.
Crucifixion was good. Out of the door, line on the left, 1 cross each.
All right, KP. Who does number 2 work for? All right, this one's called Oh Shit. Oh, we're going to do this one? I feel like this is a... I feel like this should be the last video, but let's do it. It's called It's called Pronouns.
Matt Damon.
All right, hold on.
Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
Let's.
So per is a neopronoun that comes from the word person, which is why I really like him.
Okay. All right, settle down. It's called Pronouns. And the text on the screen says International Pronouns Day and Pronouns Update. Oh boy, the acronym increases. Here we go.
Hey guys, it is International Pronouns Day.
Hold on a second. Howie?
And I thought that I would share a life change of my own. I haven't posted in a while, so I thought I'd share with you all that I have changed my pronouns. After a few years of going by they, them.
After a few years of being multiple people. I got bored of these, so... Oh, God. Fucking hell. Oh, fuck me.
And feeling like that wasn't quite right. I read about ZZM pronouns and realized that that really felt like it fit me and really felt comfortable.
Oh.
So
the ZZM? ZZM feels better? Zinzima, who holds the keys to Mabima? Ziz. All right. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, ZZM. Got a new little button and everything. Z with an X, but it's pronounced Z. So Z in place of they, Zem in place of them, Zir in place of their. Yeah, I'll definitely post more about neo-pronouns and ZZM pronouns, but just wanted to post a little update and say Happy International Pronouns Day. Peace.
People ask me sometimes, like, what's my vision for the business or what's my goal? Like, what goals do you have, Papa Swole? What are you trying to accomplish with Swolenormous? Where do you see yourself in 10 years? I am going to amass. I am going to collect as much of a fortune as I possibly can, just slowly grow it. So someday I can put enough away to get one of those SpaceX one-way tickets to fucking Mars. I am out. I am fucking out.
I have nipples, Greg.
I'm gone.
Could you milk me?
I am gone. I'm on the I want on the ship. Yes, I'll pitch a tent by that fucking Red Rock. I don't. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Just send me there with like the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and I'll be good. Extended cut. You know, give me the full shit. Or I'll stay, and these people can go. These people can fucking go.
I don't believe you people.
Huh. What do you mean, you people?
All right. Well, holy fuck. Let's do the last video and give away today's Swole card. This one's called Thin P. Thin Privilege? It's a response to a TikTok post that says, not all of us start off skinny. In order to lose weight, you have to track calories and work out. All right, let's see where this fucking shit goes. I don't even know.
What's in the box?
All right.
I saw this comment on one of my last videos, and I feel like it's super important for us to talk about.
It's not.
First things first is we have to talk about thin privilege.
We don't.
Thin privilege is an unearned privilege that someone has that lives in a smaller body. This is a privilege.
Someone lives in a smaller body. This person thinks you fucking pay rent. I mean, technically you do. Every day you have to put in the fucking work. But instead, let's blame everyone else. Let's blame culture and society and keep on eating cake. Yay.
Because they can typically walk into any clothing store and find clothes that are in their size, or they can fly on an airplane and do
Talk
that
to
really
Shaquille
comfortably.
O'Neal and see how easy it is for him to
1000% recognize that this is a privilege
walk
that
through
I
a
have.
fucking doorway.
My lived experience as a human is going to be...
All right. Let it be known. I'm going to make a shirt. Fuck your lived experience. I don't care. Fuck your lived experience. 7 billion people in the world. There's 7 billion lived experiences. I'm under no obligation to give a fuck about anyone else's. You know why? That's such a bullshit statement. Because my lived experience or your lived experience, everyone's got a lived experience. Everyone's got a lived experience. It's hard for me to find clothes that fit too because of my fucking gains. Yeah, I'm not asking you to give a shit about it, but it's a fact. My lived experience is being negatively affected by your stupid story about your lived experience. Don't give a fuck about your lived experience. My lived experience. Everyone has one. In other words, my feelings matter more than your feelings, or my feelings matter more than fucking your reality or our shared reality. We don't have a shared reality. But my shut the fuck up. Fuck your lived experience. Fuck your lived experience. And fuck your torrid genes. Fucking shit.
very different from someone in a different body size than me. Secondly, there is a huge belief in our culture that you have to be skinny to be healthy.
Oh, fuck your skinny. Stop trying to be skinny. Stop using thin and skinny because you just don't want to say the word fit. You don't want to say the word healthy. You could be anorexic. You could be in a fucking concentration camp and be skinny. That doesn't mean you're healthy. All right. Enough. Just because you are not overweight doesn't mean you're healthy. But guess what? If you are overweight or fat, yeah, you are unhealthy. I cannot believe you. How'd you get money to buy a fucking phone? Like where do you work? How do you get paid? Who hired you? What value are you providing in society to give you stored human energy in the form of money? Like what service do you provide? What could it possibly be? What service are you providing in society that gives you the monetary fortune to have technology never before seen in humankind? Before like 20 years ago. Like how? How the fuck have you, how are you functioning in society? This is how nerfed our society is. That she's like alive right now. I'll tell you what we do. Let's just release bears. Bears and tigers and mountain lions. Just release them in urban areas. Go ham. Go. And that's natural selection right there. If you can't run, you can't climb, you don't have like spatial awareness, you're done. Just release some wild fucking animals in New York City, in San Francisco. You want to fix the homeless situation? Just release some fucking mountain lions. Release some bears. I just fucking really let them go. Let's see what happens. Bet you all the homeless people will fucking survive. Silicon Valley will get consumed in 2 seconds. Trying to run away from a bear in like a Segway. Oh, he spilled my Starbucks. All right, to stay on these platforms, I'm just joking. It's a joke. This is for entertainment purposes only. Even though I'm totally serious. It's a joke. I'm joking that I'm totally serious. I'm not joking. I am joking that I'm joking. I'm not joking.
And this just isn't true. Because if this were true, all skinny people would be healthy and all fat people would be unhealthy. And that's not the case.
How did I know you're going to go down this stupid fucking road? Ooh, look at me. It's Halloween. I can make a straw man too.
Skinny people who have high blood pressure, and I know fat people who have totally normal lab values. So I think we have to ask ourselves, when you're wanting to lose weight, why are you wanting to lose weight? Is it to improve your health?
Yes.
Because there are things that we can do to improve your health that don't just involve tracking calories, working out obsessively?
Today, Junior.
Or is this more of a body image concern where you have certain beliefs about being in a larger body that you think weight loss would cure? I'm not here to tell someone that they shouldn't want to lose weight. I understand this.
I'm not here to tell someone that they shouldn't want to lose weight, but you shouldn't want to lose weight. As she proceeds the entire video to tell people what they should think.
Social, the cultural stigmas and impacts that cause people to want to do that.
Oh.
However, I think it's super important for us to talk about things like thin privilege, weight stigma, the harmful impacts of restrictive eating, all of those things. What do y'all think?
Okay, so these people are so fucking sinister. They'll throw in shit like, the harmful aspects of restrictive eating. You can't throw in that one little truth and then try to cover all the other lies with it. You can't do that. That's not going to fly on the Daily Swole. We're not going to let that slide. Yes, there's harmful restrictive. Yeah, if you're eating stupid shit, if you have terrible lifestyle habits, or you do stupid shit, you're going to win stupid prizes. No, I'm we're moving on. Swole card time. All right, we're going to overtime. We got overtime coming up. We're moving on. We gotta move on because I have somewhere I gotta go. Hopefully we have enough time to get through all the stuff in overtime. So head on over to the Daily Swole Telegram chat right now, swolenormousx.com. We have our bonus overtime segment going on now. We went a little bit long today. So let's give away today's Swole card and then we'll head on into OT. Let's fucking go, Falcon! Jesus Christ. My brain is bleeding with stupid shit. We got a winner, Sim Berg. Congratulations! Sim Berg, send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Swole card 2359 in the subject, your mailing address in the body of the email. We'll send you this amazing Swole card. Congratulations, Sim. Thank you, everyone, for playing, for dropping that hashtag, and for making sick fucking gains for yourself. Remember, if you make sick fucking gains and you follow your 7 pillars, it makes all of us stronger. So if you don't succumb to the bullshit and we all focus on ourselves and improve ourselves, and guess how strong we get as a collective? Much, much more. You gotta start with the individual, start with yourself. You can't control what other people do, but you can control your input and your outcomes. So control that shit. We'll take some soundboard requests, drop in the comments down below. We got overtime.
You can be fat and be healthy. I'm sorry, Lizzo, healthier than I will ever be.
Come on, Beach, it's overtime!
I got hairy legs.
We got some cock piano coming up.
Matt Damon.
Ooh, Cerny for some Forrest Gump.
My name's Forrest Gump.
This is bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. Oh, I got you. Come on, can you stump me? I know them all. I got them all. It's a little tainty man. Soundboards. Let's fucking go. Oh, yeah.
I am the danger.
Ooh, Hobo's Dick Cheese. Good choice.
How about I send you a hobo's dick cheese?
Diversity. I got you.
Well, I could be wrong, but I believe diversity is an old wooden ship that was used during the Civil War era.
Long-ass branded nonsense. Fucking which one's that? Pretty much all nonsense.
I like to caress rusty spoon.
Well, folks, eliminate one tax loophole out of $1.6 trillion worth. $1.4 trillion worth. Out of $1.4 billion, $1.4 billion. It's estimated that 200 million people have died, probably by the time I finish this talk.
Ooh, no hands. No hands. Oh, no hands for that piano cut. Executed perfectly. Perfectly. Time to crank that bishop. Oh my God. Fam-wise, we have an amazing overtime segment coming up, right? Ooh.
Finish him.
Fam, it is going down. OT, going down inside Swolenormous X right fucking now. You can head on over to swolenormousx.com. Ooh, you are going to be cutting it close. Overtime happens right now. You can join inside the Daily Swole Telegram chat. If you're a member, log into your account, go to your homepage, and you'll see the Telegram chat, The Daily Swole. It's where we have the Telegram live chat during the show. Join in there so you can get access to the overtime. You can watch and chat inside the Daily Swole Telegram, and that's happening right now. Beaches, thank you so much for being here. We'll see you tomorrow for Swole Slut Saturday, episode 2360. Holy shit, 2360. Absolutely unbelievable. So we'll see you there, and yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Beaches, love you. Peace, McGeese. Deuce, Magoose. Ya boy, Papa Swolio. Oh, 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 oh. Out.
I just wanna win on the low, like you making the man.